So I'm losing weight, so far 61.4 pounds. The cheater's way, as some people would say. I had gastric sleeve surgery. So they put you on a diet to lose 10% of your body weight in order to remove your stomach. Part of that, though, is the insurance requires your total commitment to the weight loss surgery. I had my surgery on April 24th. And for about a month, I guess it was 6 weeks, you really don't eat a lot. You eat a lot, drink a lot of water, you eat a lot of puddings, sugar-free, of course, and things like that. Nothing solid. At about the 6-week range, you're allowed to grind up some meat and suck it through a straw kind of thing. And then after that, you go on normal food. What you do find out, though, is you can't eat very much at one time. And if you do eat too much, boy, do you pay. Your stomach will hurt and burn, and you'll think you're just gonna die. You do have to eat nutritiously, because you have to eat 1,000 calories a day. And you can eat a couple of candy bars, and that's 1,000 calories. But there's no nutrition in it. Not only is it not nutritious, it's not very filling. So you end up eating a lot of candy bars to fill yourself up, even when your stomach's only the size of a banana. And then we get into eating nutritious. Now, the nutritious food, you're supposed to eat your protein first, which is great, but it takes a lot of chicken to eat 1,000 calories. And how much chicken and fish can you just handle in a day, in a week, in a month? Believe me, it gets old real fast. So you become creative. You can buy things like GenPro protein and you add that to your pancakes, which you're supposed to not eat too many carbs, but I don't beat myself up when I go carb crazy. I'm feeling good, so that's most important to me. My blood work's coming back good, so it's all working out for me. Being on a million diets, I've tried them all. I've lost weight, I've gained weight, lost weight, gained more weight back, lost my weight, had children, lost the weight, gained more weight, had more children. It's just a vicious cycle. At least with the gastric surgery, the gastric sleeve, your stomach's the size of a banana. You can only put so much food in there. Yes, you can gain your weight back. Some people have. But then again, that's a lot of candy bars you have to eat to get the calories into that stomach, because it's just really, you get really full really fast. So I don't know if I told you this, but my husband died about 15 years ago, and I moved to Florida, and I've been there ever since. And I was married for 20 years, and then I lived with a man for about 10. And that's just not something I ever want to do again, unless you got a lot of money. So I'm not losing weight to get a man. I've had my men. I don't need any more. I actually sold my home and I live in my RV now. Last year I traveled from Florida all the way to Alaska and then to the Arctic Ocean and back again. And I had a great time, so I'm pretty independent. So I don't need a man. Well, every once in a while when something heavy needs to be lifted or the lid needs to come off a jar, I wish there was a man around. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a man-hater. I've just already raised 4 children, and I don't want to raise anybody else. So, you know what I eat. I eat a lot of protein, as much as I can. I eat a lot of ground protein because it's easier to digest than solid steaks. I haven't had a steak in forever because I just can't digest it. You drink a lot of water. Gallons of water every single day. You're flushing everything through your system because you have to take these vitamins. They're like as big as your dang thumb. So you get up in the morning, you take these vitamins, and then you're full. And you're supposed to eat. How are you supposed to eat when you're full on vitamins? I don't know. It's just a hard thing for me. I don't know. But I must be doing something right because I am steadily losing weight and I'm feeling really good. So what have I been doing right? Well, let me tell you, I do a lot of hiking. I mean hiking. For others, you know, an all-day hike is wonderful. They start out in the morning and don't get back till 7, 8 o'clock at night. Not me. A hike for me is about 5 miles. All the way around, you know, round trip. Not there and then back. That's 10 miles. No, it's 5 miles round trip for this girl. But I like to go places where you have to think about where you're hiking, tripping on a log or falling into a hole. That's the kind of hiking I like to do, because when you're thinking about not falling down or falling into a hole, you're not thinking about this long ass walk that you're on trying to lose weight, and you're not thinking about what you should be eating, what you shouldn't be eating, where your adult children are, where your grandchildren are, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, where you're going to go next. So that's why I like that kind of hiking. I also have an electric bike, and I know that just intuitively sounds wrong. However, it gets you out there, and if you're struggling, if your legs hurt or your arms hurt and it's hard for you to walk and your knees hurt, like I was in the very beginning, get on your electric bike. You can pedal and use the motor at the same time, so it's a little easier for you. If you get too far and you can't make it back, then you just put the motor on and go back. But at least you got outside and you did something besides sitting in front of your television and vegetating. Now I have to have knee surgery. I've been bone on my right knee now for a good 13, 14 years. And I have had surgery on my left knee, I've had surgery on my back, I've had surgery on my neck. And finally, I'm going to have surgery on my right knee. But I'm feeling so much better. I'm able to still walk 5 miles with my knee being bone on bone because I have that much energy now, which I never had before. And yeah, I get out of breath going up a hill, but not like I did when I was carrying that extra 60 pounds around. Well, I'm not going to say on my back, it was on my gut. That's where it was. A lot of it was on my chin, too. You can see the saggy skin. Under my arms, too. Yeah, it's pretty saggy. Oh, pretty much everywhere. But mostly it was noticeable on my stomach and around my neck. I'm going to take you on a little bit of a hike with me, so sit back and enjoy. Make sure you press the like button and follow me and comment and everything, because yeah, I want to be Insta famous. So what exactly was the weight loss goal here? Not in pounds. Yes, it was over 100 pounds that I want to lose. But what were my other goals? Good health? Yeah, that was one of them. Yeah, longevity is up there, but if you don't look good,